The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace. Oh, just the keeper now! Takes a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Kadiolu. Passing is crisp and it's Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
Goes for a shot! And that's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he... And the finish! Now he's off and running. Oh, that's clever. Pull it. That's travelling a long way. Forwards and with intent. And this is Hazard. And this is Yaya Toure. And that was very necessary. And they're quick to get it back.
Has been indicated.
Maldini. And here's Hullet. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? That was superb! And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on everything. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kajolu. Minyanda. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Yaya Toure. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Pirlo! And he can clear it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan.
Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Superb from Hullet! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And he's done it again. Shoots! And a neat finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 17.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he goes cross-field. That's a good ball out wide. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Him is number 18.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played in. Oh, good climb! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Manchester United are having a shapes to shoot! No, that's just wide. Dani Olmo, and this is Batistuta, and want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability.
Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Sylvestre. Bellingham. Lee Kang-in. Palmer. Kajolu. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
True Bangkok United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. There's a sharp little ball. Shot, surely! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he shoots! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself? OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Silvestre. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. He's onside. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
True Bangkok United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's found space here. Putna. Xavi Alonso. Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's been won straight back. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kajolu. Minyanda. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way. There's the shot! He's got it all! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Caresses it through. Decent chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well,
Goes for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Baresi. Akanji cuts out the pass. Palmer. Minyanda. And this is Bale. Akanji, and it's been given away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Palmer. He can run onto that, and the shot! And he hits the net! They're back within reach!
The goal scorer for Indonesia.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Number 14, Mbeumo.
So
Substitution.
could they be onto something here? Dani Olmo played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Burmo. It's Bellingham. Timber concedes a free kick for that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 27, Silvestre. Coming on the field, number 2, Riker.
Well read,
Number
and the
37,
danger is averted.
Van de Ven. Substitution
Kang
taking
in.
place.
And it's
There will be
Olmo.
5 minutes added time.
And it's Kimmich. And here's Rashford. Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's having a pop! Not a bad try by any means.
I'm a little surprised.
And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Mateus short changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? Picks out Briggs, tries a shot! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Celtic finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he plays one through. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Celtic genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation and predictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pinged towards the front line. Mignanda can see things, others simply cannot. And it's Palmer. And here's Bale. And he's cut it out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Half an hour played now. Thinks about the shot. Mateus. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Palmer. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's well spotted. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Donadoni receives it in a wide position. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bale. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. That is a great pick. Lee Kang-in! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lee Kang-in is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Puskas, and he's picked it up out wide. Might be danger here. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Delivered in. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Indonesia with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's Gerrard! And he hits the net! Celtic are all square! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Celtic restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from him.
Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Indonesia have their lead. Oh, good-looking ball. Pirlo. Take back. Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Puskas. Now it's Yamal. Mateus. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gerrard looking to add to his goal. And it's Kadiolu. Bale. Timber. He's picked his way through. Now it's Bale. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team
Substitution in
commits
progress.
too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shoots! And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Pirlo. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in. Shot could be on.
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That has not gone well. Gerrard. That's Lee Kang-in. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! And that's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 87 minutes is number 22, Castolo.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that'll...
Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's De Rossi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He is through here. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Decent chance! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he thumps it clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has found a way through. Akanji. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zola. Mignanda plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a pretty loose puck. Good effort from distance. Zanetti. Not the most accurate pass. Palmer. He's in a great position here. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through, and he's quick to get rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Hazard. Shot, surely!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away, and this is Hazard, and he's in on goal. De Rossi. De Rossi! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Madrid are... Hazard! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are... And that is all they have time for. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
So, into the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Zola! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good climb! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shoots! Oh, terrific save.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Oh, good effort! Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Xavi Alonso, and the counter is on. Bale in acres of space out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is a great pick out. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Spread it left. Zola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get it through? That is ended up in... He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 17, Bale. Number 13, Minanda. Coming on the field, number 20, Dani Olmo. Number 10, Gerrard.
Corner number 2 then. Gerrard clears it away. Gerrard simply refused to be outdone there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this is a great position. He's going to be disappointed with that. The final 5 minutes. And it's Palmer. And here's Dani Olmo. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. Alonso.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Timber picks it up now. And this is Gerrard. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zola, and he's managed to get free. Zola. Oh, that's neat. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Mehdi Benatia, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what questions are asked of him by the opposition attacks, he will have all the answers.
And so what are those standout qualities?
Well, I think his size and athleticism means it's very hard to get at him in the air.
Shot a goal! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for a runner. Xabi Alonso cuts it out. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Akanji attempts a clearance. Xabi Alonso. And this is Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. Now the chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. It's out of play for a goal kick. Bale. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Wan-Bissaka. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Wan-Bissaka. That's Gerrard.
Has been indicated.
Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Castolo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, some tackle that. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, this looks sharp.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Akanji. Gerrard. Now it's Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Threads one in. Chance to shoot! No way through. Thinks about the shot. Mateus. Yamal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Silvestre receives it in a wide position. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Dani Olmo. And this is Bale. Can he finish? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bale. Quality ball. And this is Messi. Now this could be a chance. Rafinha! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Bale.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, well played. And the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Edmilson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Now it's Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Palmer going forward. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to.
Lee Kang-in! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Van Basten. A sharp little ball here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lee Kang-in, he's on it, can he get away? He's in a good position, it's Bale! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another...
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Indonesia find a position of real strength. Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! Goal! They're back within reach! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer. This is a promising build-up. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Good ball, goes for a shot! And he hits the net! It's all becoming so easy! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's half-time.
Indonesia are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Please join me in wishing a happy
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 24, Mbappe.
And here is the first touch
Number
of the
15,
second half.
Kubo. Coming on the field, number 1.
Now it's Lee Kang-in.
Ronaldo. Number 11, Messi.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nice control. Of that, Palmer! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the through ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Putna, always a very imposing presence at the back. Messi. And this is Van Basten. Oh, this looks sharp. Indonesia can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Palmer, nicely spread. And he's quick to return it. Lee Kang-in receives it in a good position here. And he's a chance! Gerrard. Vitinha. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So,
and he shoots! It's a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Vitinha. Plays it across.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that was very necessary.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking tidy in possession here. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That looks a good ball through. Bale! Ah, he's given it away. And again! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Where it came from. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. And he's running through. Shoots! Loose ball. That's another chance! And that's it. Indonesia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack.
And the shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lee Kang-in will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's Bale. And here's Lee Kang-in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Palmer. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, well played. And here's Bale. Oh, cracking ball. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. Now it's Bale. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely, now then. Takes a shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Lamine Yamal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Castolo always looking for that half a chance. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Silvestre receives it in a wide position, and he's quick to get rid. Lee Kang-in. Can he get it through? And here's Lee Kang-in, and the shot! And he's stuck it away! Into the lead once more! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Indonesia have their lead. They get a throw in. And it's Pirlo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Indonesia now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Good read, needed to be. Silvestre gets it clear.
Substitution.
Nice looking ball. Good ball, good... Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pirlo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Taking place.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And it's Rijkaard. And he's gone backward here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Silvestre has the space to scheme. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia have opted to make another change here. Dani Olmo coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's got away from it. And he shoots! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for France. Number 11, Mbappe.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Dembele.
So now the difference is 3.
Lee Canyon.
Short changes
Number
him with that
7,
pass.
Yamal. Number 5, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 18, Shevchenko. Number 8,
Cherki.
Diaz. Number
Alexander-Arnold.
24, Ryan Cherki.
Quality ball.
Number 20, Olise.
Oh, important interception.
Number 3,
Keep the ball and you win the
Hernandez.
game. It really is that simple. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Indonesia against Lille.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Now it's Palmer. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Bale. Hakimi. Great vision. Juve in acres of space out wide. And he can thump it away. And he can clear it away. Palmer. Now it's Messi. This looks promising. And it's Messi. Oh, good take and a good edge. Oh, great reaction. He's done very well to get to that.
Diop really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Serginho. Juve. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Silvestre. Spread to the right. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. Chance! There it is! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. That's a little off target. He's through here. That's the keeper's ball. Now, can they get him away? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Castolo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7, Lee
Time then
Kangin.
for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Diouf, so much time and space here. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the shot! Goal! Nil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Diouf receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And they're back on the ball again.
2 added minutes has
Now it's
been
Kimmich.
indicated.
Dani Olmo. Bale. Now it's Palmer. This might spell... Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
The goal scorer
And
for
that is about
Indonesia,
as cool as they come.
Number
He
17.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against France.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved. It's Bale! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Palmer! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bellingham getting this one clear. Bale.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Lee Kang-in is fouled. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a real chance to break the deadlock. And here's Palmer, chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Castolo, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Great vision. Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. So we're still where we started right now. And he's in on goal! And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Bale puts them all in. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Now it's Palmer. Loose ball now. And a chance! This time surely! Goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but...
Shot a goal! Deftly away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Forlan. He can run onto that. Got it! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the...
Takes a shot! And it's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Hullet, who is rarely short on confidence. And the pass is intercepted.
3 minutes at a time.
Palmer. Great, decent chance! Cleared away. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Is only allowed in the areas
So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the shot! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That looks a good ball through. Chance for a shot! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's Bale! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Bale plays it short. Castolo currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Adams cuts out the pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now there's a fine ball. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Bale. Bale! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Look at the space here. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Indonesia, number 17, Bale.
So changes afoot
Coming
here,
on the
and from
field
both
is
sides.
Number 9, Batistuta.
Substitution in progress.
That's a look and place it forward. Tries to pass it through.
And
This is
has
Hazard.
been indicated.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Beckham. Beckham! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And Hullet! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets.
The goal
They
scorer
are
for France.
gorging themselves here
Number
on a
8.
seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And if you do have a chance today,
Any
please
reflections
take some
on what
time
you've
out
seen,
to
Jim?
give your support
Indonesia
to our Venice
desperately
Stadium.
failing.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Indonesia against Spain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the kind.
Shoots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bale. He's found space here. So no flag here. Palmer with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Indonesia are sitting pretty. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step.
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! Embolo! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Lee Kang-in. Castolo. Bellingham. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Brilliantly cut out. Gerrard. Embolo. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar tries to cross, cleared away. Now it's Embolo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Goes for it! It's a goal! Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Castolo. Picked out brilliantly. Shot, surely! Goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
you